afternoon. Hey, buddy, welcome to Friday. It's Freedom Friday. I'm Michelle with Yes Michelle Crochets. And please allow me to say welcome and hello in real time to each and every one of you. Good afternoon, Kimberly. Welcome in. Welcome in. Excuse me, I have to cough. Sorry about that. I know, quite unusual for Michelle to do a pop up live in the middle of the day, but I have a valid reason for doing so. Hello, everyone. Hi, Create and Relate. And hello, Amelia. How are you guys today? It is so good to see each and every one of you. Now, there's a totally funny story about why I am live on a work day. I planned my video, wrote my notes. Notes are literally right here. Hi, Julia. Welcome in. And filmed the first part of the video knowing that I had a doctor's appointment this morning and would come back and film the video part where I'm crocheting, add in the music, do all the things. We would sit and do a premiere this afternoon. Yours truly filming at 4 something this morning, cut off the top part of my head in the video. You can't see anything above my glasses. So it looks completely crazy. 21 minutes of conversation, useless. No sense in even bothering with it. There's no way to fix it because it's already filmed. So rather than not give you a video today, I decided I'll just go live. So here I am. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. You guys, thank you all for being here today. But what I want to do is, as much as it is possible, I want to try to keep this in the same theoretic feeling that we normally do with one of my regular videos. So let's start with a quote of the day. Hey, VJ. Hello, Manuela. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Now, quote of the day. We're going to have it anyway because, yes, why not? Today's quote says, "You don't lead by hitting people over the head. That's assault, not leadership." And that was said by Dwight D. Eisenhower. I love that. And it's true. We are not leaders if we are physically accosting people to do things that we want them to do. Leaders direct, they encourage, and they demonstrate how they want things to be done. As a person who can be a leader, and sometimes, yes, I can be a bully, I will admit it. I'm definitely an authoritative person. I can be imposing. I own all of that. But I'm also sometimes soft and demure. I will say my leadership strategies have definitely changed as I have gotten older. I am more inclined to be supportive and seeing people where they are and hopefully encouraging them to get to where I would like to see them be or where they would rather be. So there is that part of life. Now, ordinarily we would have coffee talk. Of course, it's 1:15 going on 1:18. We have our water instead. And of course, it is my flavored water. Today's flavored water is pina colada flavor. If Sugar Diamond were here, she would fuss because she wants me to drink plain water. Ain't happening. Stop asking. Ick. But I will drink water, and I like water. I just prefer it with a little bit of flavor. So my flavored water today is pina colada flavored, and that's 40 ounces of water. This is my second cup. My first cup was strawberry flavor with just a splash of lemon. So that covers the coffee slash, in this case, water. Whether, uh, according to the information I wrote down at an unreasonable hour of the morning, it was 62 degrees then. I don't know what it is now. And I'm not going to employ Nightbot, so I will not know what it is exactly per each person's area. I'm hearing it's going to be a high of 82 when I came in earlier. It was beautiful outside, and I'm seriously doubting that it was 82 degrees at that point. It's super sunny. It feels amazing, and I am ever so grateful for that. My daughter said something about it's probably going to storm tomorrow, and it probably will, and that's okay. I don't have to go out, I don't think, tomorrow. And I've been out today. Now, as for my announcements today are as they are most every day. Happy birthday or happy anniversary. If today is your special day, I sincerely appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today. And I thank you for being here. Now, please allow me to say, hey there to my best buds, and greetings and a salutation to each and every one of the royal court. I love the members of my channel. You guys probably know that, excuse me, because some of you are members of my channel. You guys mean the world to me. But I also want to say, hey, Beverly, another one of my members. um, I also want to say to you guys, don't forget that tomorrow we're going to have for our royal court a gathering of the royal court at 9 a.m. Central Time. So you can anticipate that. And I am sincerely looking forward to it. I've got something I want to talk to you guys about, and I really, really am looking forward to your encouragement and advice on what I should do next. Now, with that part of it said, I also want to take a moment to let those of you who are not members of my channel that know that I would dearly love to have you as a member of the channel. You're going to get custom emojis. You're going to get special member only lives. And for those of you that are in the royal court, you're going to get most Saturdays a gathering of the royal court just before we do the general audience live. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in participating in, then by all means, click the join button below this live session since it's not a video. Or if you don't see that join button, then by all means, when this does go to video format, click the description box, aka, as according to Juan, the show notes. And I hear that Manuela says that as well, and I love that. But click those short show notes, and you will find a link that will take you directly to the steps you need to take to become a member of the channel. Now, I'm going through my notes because normally this is an auto thing at 4 o'clock in the morning when I can't think. So now that my brain is moving on all cylinders, I feel a little clumsy, but bear with me. Um, of course, we will have our general audience meeting at 10 a.m. Central. I needed to make sure I let you know that. And forgive me for just a moment, but please allow me to have a special conversation with our special friend. Now, you know that that special friend is someone who may not be having the best of times right now and needs a little bit of extra love, support, and encouragement. So forgive me as I do that. And to our special friend, hey there, how are you today? I hope the answer to that question is okay. Of course, it may not be, and that part is okay too. What I want to say to you is that I love you. I am so very proud of you for being here, not just at this particular moment in time, whether you're here in a live or you're watching as a member of the replay team. I'm glad and happy and proud that you exist, that you're here because you matter. And you need to know that. Now, you may be wondering, how do I get through what I'm facing right now? The answer is pretty simple for me to say, but I need you to hear it and employ these tactics. You need to eat. You need to drink your water. And of course, if meds are appropriate, you need to take them as the instructions call for and when you're supposed to take them. That's the three pillars for improving any situation. And if it doesn't improve, it is something that can't be improved, well, that's okay too, because at least it makes it easier for you to go through what you're dealing with. That's just the reality of it. The second part of it, which is just as important as the first three things I mentioned, is you need to have real conversations with real people in your life, whether that's a friend or a family member. Maybe it's a trusted person of faith. Maybe you don't have anyone like that that you can have this kind of conversation with. Again, it's okay. This is where you reach out through your internet sources or through your telephone to talk to a professional who can help you go through what you're dealing with right now. Please feel free to reach out to me if you need to, but understand this: I am just a person on the internet. I don't have any medical background. I don't have any psychological background other than my personal experiences. And that simply won't help you enough. You need real people with real resources. But for now, and just for now, I'm going to say consider those things. In fact, do those things. Know that I love you. Know that I'm supporting you and encouraging you. And I'm sending you a hug. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of this broadcast, and we'll talk soon. Now, guys, thank you for being patient with me. And I'm going to flip over here and look at the chat, but I never I never edit my videos. So what you just saw is exactly what I would have done in any other video. And that message is sincere. It comes from the heart, and it's exactly how I feel. And everybody is saying hi to each other. Oh, wait a minute. Why are we apologizing to Amelia? What happened? Is everything okay? I hope it is. I'm sending hugs because I don't know what I missed. But oh, I think she's just saying hi. No worries. Okay, I missed something, but we're still here. Anyway, thank you for being patient with me while I have that very important conversation. You guys know that it is Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday for me is the opportunity to peruse the internet streets and get sales information. Now, this sales information is just a dip into the different websites that I looked at. This is not a sum total of each and every one of their sales. And no, I didn't go to each and every source of yarn or notions. I can't. It's the internet. The place is huge. I'll get lost and broke. So let's not do that. Instead, we'll dip our toe, we'll learn a few things, and we'll go from there. So let's start with Hobby Shoppy. You guys know this is the new kid on the block for us in the US to learn about as far as discount deals and steals on yarn. And I'm loving what I'm seeing with the caveat that I have not yet purchased from them. I haven't yet. But what I found out while I was perusing their website is they don't just have yarn. Nay, nay. They also have notions, particularly hooks. So let's start from the top up. They listed that they have the Elise Diva yarn. There are 86 colorways available. Now, mind you, this is a number one fingering weight, which I know is very exciting for a lot of you all. For me, I like a thicker yarn, but for $2.90 each, I think that's an amazing price. Now, they also have the Yarn Art Jeans yarn, 11 different colorways. Again, a number one weight. It's $1.95 each. Can't beat it. Elise Cotton Gold, 86 colors, a number two, and it is $3.85 each. The Elise Super Wash Artisan wash. Midwest Conversation pops in, says hello. Here you go. Anyway, the superwash is 19 different colorways, a number one weight yarn, and it is $4.20 each. Those are some really great prices because believe me, if you purchase them at other places, they're going to be a whole lot more expensive. Now, again, they don't just sell yarn. The tulip red Edamo hooks for the full set is regularly about 140 bucks. They're selling it for $95. I love that price. The tulip Edamo mind hooks, which are the black handled hooks, the gold hook itself, but the handles are black. Their regular price is $8.50 each. They're selling it for $4.90. Now, this is where I know I'm going to get in trouble. And I know I'm going to get in trouble. Hey, Coley, welcome in. Thank you for saying hi and dropping that thumbs up. And guys, if you haven't already hit the thumbs up button while I'm running my mouth, please feel free to do exactly that. And I thank you in advance. Now, the Edamo Rose is what that particular hook is called. Is normally $8.50 each. They're selling it for $6 each hook. I think that's a good price. I'm telling myself not to buy another hook. I don't need another hook. Okay, it might be in the cart already. Shh, don't tell anybody. Anyway, on to Premier. Now, I know I never thought Premier would be a controversial company, but apparently it is. Hey, Angela, welcome in. Now, there are some of us who love our Premier in every way we can get it. And there are some of us who have some issues with their practices. And I'm not judging, I'm just bringing the information. Do not get mad at the messenger. As for Premier, they are the place that I found the pattern spotlight. And unfortunately, because we are in a live format, I'm not able to show you that pattern spotlight. But come back to this. Once it's just a video, I will link the pattern spotlight in the conversation as far as the comment section of the video. So there is that. And the pattern spotlight is actually the stripes and eyelet shawl that they have on their website. It is so stinking cute. You can do it in whatever weight, of course, do a corresponding hook, but imagine it as a heavier something to keep your arms warm when you're in a space that has air conditioning and the wind is constantly blowing and you're a little chilly. Or make it as a thicker yarn and something to wrap around your shoulders in the fall, winter, or even early spring. Just something to think about. That's why I chose it as the pattern spotlight. Now, their recommendation for yarn was the Premier Cotton Sprout Stripes yarn. Because it is a striped yarn, it differentiates between a color and then a cream or a whitish color. So you get the breakdown of each color in between the white. And I thought it was just so, so pretty. The other thing that they showcased on their website was the Sock It kit. I like it. No, Michelle is not going to be making this thing. Don't look for me to make it. It's not happening. I'm not paying 25 bucks for a kit to make one pair of socks. Now, if you're into making socks, this might be the thing to get. The colors are beautiful. And there's 8 different colorways for it. But not I. No, I won't be making socks. I just won't be. Nothing wrong with them. I encourage you to do it if that's what you like. It's just not on my wheelhouse. On to the things that they have available on sale. The Sweet Roll Frosty is currently on sale. This is a number 4 weight yarn in 5 ounces for $2.99. They also have the Sweet Roll Fruits, number 4, 3.5 ounces for $2.50. And I'm going to put a pin right here and say, I was not a fan of the Sweet Roll Fruits. It didn't look like anything I wanted to own. And unless it's sent to me as a torture mechanism, I won't be getting it. I'm just being completely transparent. It's not something that appeals to me. It doesn't look cute. It doesn't look like anything I'm going to make anything with. I said what I said. On to the Sweet Roll Bold, which is a number 6 weight yarn, and it's 7 ounces for $4.49 each. Now, you guys know that I have a hashtag called Restash 2025, where I challenged myself to make a minimum of one dishcloth per week. And this is already done, yes. And it's Friday. This is this week's dishcloth. I repeated this pattern because, yes. And just so you know, if you think I'm kidding, I keep the yarn close at hand to keep me busy. It's what I do when I'm sitting here trying to keep myself focused. Hey, Vivian, welcome in. I hope you are doing well. Now, with that said, they have their Cotton Fair Bulky, which is a number 5 yarn, 2.9 ounces in a 3-pack for $8. They also have the Home Cotton, which is a blend of recycled cotton and something else, but I don't remember what else is. Give your girl a break. I made notes at an unreasonable hour of the morning. Now, this is a cone, a number 4 weight, of course, and it's 14 ounces. There is a caveat note on that cone that says, do not microwave this yarn. I assume whatever else is in the yarn makes that problematic. But for $8, this is a good price. And I've made things with it and I love it. So from there, I looked in the window of Lion Brand. They didn't have anything on sale that appealed or interested me, so I skirted on by. As you guys know, Yarnspirations just finished a pretty big sale. So, hey, Sweet Pea, welcome in, Sid. Glad to see you. Welcome in. Now, like I said, Yarnspirations just finished a huge sale, so they didn't have anything really of interest. Yes, Sunita, don't use this stuff in the microwave. It's not a good place for it. And hey there, welcome in, darling. So since I couldn't find anything at those 2 websites, I went over to Hirschner's. Who can go to Hirschner's and not find a deal? Because if you can, let me know. I would like to know how to save money. Because I go over there and I always end up going, yeah, I want that. So I'm going to bring you in on what I saw. They have the Karen All Day Cotton Yarn, which is exactly what this is. I love that yarn. It's so nice. It is, of course, a mercerized cotton, 3.5 ounces, 18 different colors. It's on sale for $4.99. They also have a deal going on called the Crazy Affordable Cotton Sale. So if you're looking for some cotton yarn, Hirschner's is the window to look in. Their Lion Brand local grown cotton bag is on sale for $39.95. And that's five skeins of their cotton yarn at 3.5 ounces each. Of course, that is a number 4 weight. And if you want just one skein of yarn, it's going to be $8.99. Again, this is a good price. And of course, if you go to Hirschner's and you don't look at the Hirschner branded yarn, what are you doing? I need to know. And how do you do it? Because I don't know. I looked at their Soho cotton chick and maybe chic, but I prefer to say chick because this chick was going to buy some. I'm going to buy some. It's going to happen. Sorry. The number 4, 3.5 ounces in 15 different colors is priced from $2.99 to $3.97. You could do it in a 10-pack, and that 10-pack price range is from $24.90 to $29.90. Sorry, got distracted with the kids. Don't apologize. The kids that I normally work with are not here today, and I am footloose and fancy free. Okay, a little fancy free. Anyway, I am done with all I wanted to say. That was basically the sum total of the conversation component of the video that I intended to give you guys today. Well, now that we're done with that, what's going on in your house? I'll bring you up to speed with what's happening in mine as I wait for you guys to chat. Now, over here, like I said, I had a doctor's appointment this morning. In fact, I had two different appointments this morning. The first one was to see the doctor about my back. I'm having some challenges. It's it's a 55-year-old back. It's still doing what it needs to do, but not as well as I would like for it to. So I'm checking in with my doctor, and we've got some things planned of how to minimize the overall stress that I'm dealing with that. And the other thing we had to do was see my orthopedist because I have two not so nice knees, and one of them needed a brace. So the brace came in this week, and I had to go get fitted for that, which is why I don't have the daycare kids today. So that's been my day thus far. So I don't see too much chatter going on right now in the chat, but I certainly hope you guys are having an amazing day. Um, just to give you a spin on what I am working on, because yes, the hands are busy. Okay, Sid's working on meal prepping, homesteading chores, and catching up on videos. Yes, indeed. Wow. Okay, do all those wonderful things. I can't wait to see what's coming out on your channel. And I need to head over to your Etsy account because springtime shopping must be done. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. And for those of you who do get to watch my videos, I'm going to try to do this without bumping my mic because I have a new mic set up. Sunita said, was up early hooking, now eating, and then going to take a nap soon. I am up. I don't get to nap during the day, so I'm not feeling inclined to take a nap. But that's a thought. It won't happen. I still have to take yarn to the storage unit this afternoon. But I just wanted to show and share a little bit. This is the purple square that you guys have seen me hooking on this week. This is a modern granny square, and I love it. So I made, wait a minute. I don't think I have the second one. Oh, nope, I don't have the second one in my lap. Here, let me see if I can grab it this way. I love the fact that in this tiny space, I am able, here we go, there are both of them, but I am able to usually have everything I need within a quick reach. But these two squares are the front and back of a top that I am making for myself because I am in my very selfish era and I'm loving it. Woman, uh-oh, haha, thank you, Michelle. Do have some hand spun, hand dyed yarn available. Ooh. Now the question I have is, does it have wool? Because if the answer is yes, then it's a no for me. Julia said, I have the hospital next week to see if my bones are knitting. Oh, well, Julia, I do hope you are feeling better soon. I have been watching your journey, and you know you have been in my dearest heart parts because I love you and I hope things are getting better for you. Amelia said, beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. This is what the Big Twist menagerie works up into. Like I said, that's just a modern granny square, simple stitches, just double crochets and chains. And man, it is so much fun to work with. So soft, so luxe. You are so very welcome, Julia. And this is the second part. This is the part that I am making for like the top to go up closer to my neck. I wanted something a little more open, not so condensed and dense. So I am doing V stitches in a granny style in a rectangle format. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hoping that it turns out pretty. We'll see how it goes. There is no pattern. I'm just winging it. And this is what we're coming up with. So it's been super fun to come through this process because this is definitely not my wheelhouse. I am notorious for seeing someone else's pattern and making some tweaks and adjustment. This is the first time that I just went, okay, it's a square. Let's start out there. We'll go from there. And this is where we are. The yarn is beautiful. This colorway is the Butterfly Emperor Purple. in the menagerie. And of course, with us no longer going to have access to Joanne, one of the things I did happened to be in one of Creation by Jax's lives, and she mentioned that her store still had access to some. So I immediately fired off an email and said, "Hey, what do I have to do? How can I get some?" And she sent back some information. So if you're interested in getting a hold of some of the Big Twist yarn, knowing that it may not be available going forward, I would highly recommend you touch base with Jaxie. Go to her channel and then grab her email and shoot her an email and see if there's something that she may have available that you can get a hold of. I'm sorry. Looks good. Great colors. Thank you. I love all colors. Let me be clear. I love all colors. I am not the biggest creator of things in purple though, not normally, but I am having fun with it. I really am. And of course, because I'm talking, I made a mistake. So, guys, I'm only going to stay on here for a little bit longer simply because I do still have to get to the storage unit. And at 2:45 today, and that of course is Central Time, we're going to head over to VJ's Crochet and chop it up and watch what the FOs of the day are for all of us in the Yarny community who have sent FOs. And FOs, for those who don't know, is finished objects. These are pictures that we are posting in her Facebook group to share what we've made and completed, and it allows us to celebrate one another and what we're doing. So I love that she does that for us. And as she says, she learns something new every single day in each and every one of those lives. So I can't wait to see what she learns. By the way, she is on a streak. She had 6 correct things this past Wednesday. So I'm keeping score to see what her number is for today, because she says that she suffers from CRS and slow crojo. So let's see what's going on in her house. But for now, and just for now, I love you. You guys need to eat, drink your water, and of course, if meds are appropriate, please take them. I also want to tell you, I love you. I thank you for spending this time with me, but I'm going to scoop. So I want you to have some fun today. And hopefully, I will see you tomorrow in one or both of the lives that I'll be hosting then. Until then, take care. Bye bye.